Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is my pleasure to welcome you all to ITU Asia Pacific Center of Excellence program on Internet and IPv6 Infrastructure Security for the Asia Pacific region. This training organized jointly by the Ministry of Digital Economy and Society of Thailand, ITU Regional Office for Asia Pacific, and the Asia Pacific Network Information Center. My name is Sopon Sisudi, and now I will be MC in this event. Before the opening address, we shall start with the welcome address by ITU Regional Office for Asia Pacific and the Asia Pacific Network Information Center. Now, I would like to invite Program Coordinator and Advisor of ITU Regional Office for Asia Pacific, Mr. Ashish Narayan, to make the first welcome address for you all. Program Coordinator and Advisor of ITU, please.
Mrs. Atitaya Sutatam, Principal Advisor for Communications, Ministry of Digital Economy and Society, Dr. Philip Smith, Mr. Fakhrul Alam, Dr. Tong, our participants, ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome to the ITU Asia Pacific Centers of Excellence training on Internet and IPv6 infrastructure security. This is a very long name, Internet and IPv6 infrastructure security. We tried to be precise and to tell you what exactly we will be doing. And I think after we say this, we don't need to talk about what is the objective of the training. So this is what we are going to talk about, the infrastructure layer, the IPv6, how do you do it, how do you make it secure, and we'll focus there. So how many of us are from technical background, engineering background? That's very good, this is very important. Although there is a lot of in it for regulators and policymakers, especially those coming from technical background, but primarily the training is technical in character. And it was designed about 4 years ago when we noticed that IPv6 roadmap and IPv6 transition is ongoing, but there is a need for people to understand this whole transition process from a security point of view, especially the infrastructure security point of view. So I will not be speaking much here on the theme because that's what we are going to do for the next 5 days. But we are extremely grateful to the Ministry of Digital Economy and Society for kindly hosting and co-organizing this as ITU Asia Pacific Center of Excellence on broadband access. And also to our partners, APNIC, I think since 2011. So that makes it, this is the 6th year of our training in this center on IPv6 and related issues. But every year when we come back, the material is updated based on the practical experience that we have had over the year. And so every time you see, a lot of it is fresh and up to date. We are also grateful to IEEE Communication Society. I mean, this is the first time they're joining us as a partner, and you will hear from them. And TOT Academy, this lovely place where you will see the facilities and all this stuff, really very caring, and they make our stay and the environment very comfortable. So I think today we have more than 15 countries participants with us, and I look forward to working with you for the next 5 days. So on content, I think I'll stop here, welcoming you all and thanking you all for being with us today. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Program Coordinator and Advisor of ITU Regional Office for Asia Pacific, Mr. Ashish Narayan. Now, I would like to invite Senior Training Officer of the Asia Pacific Network Information Centers, Mr. Fakhrul Alam, to make the welcome address for you all. Senior Training Officer of the Asia Pacific Network Information Center, please.
Good morning, everyone. I'd like to thank Mrs. Atitaya Sutatam, Principal Advisor of the Communication Ministry of Digital Economy and Society in Thailand, and especially Ashish to invite us to this. And I'd like to thank him again because he made things clear, so I don't have to talk much about what we are going to do for next 5 days. And you're right, we're doing it for since 2011, and I think it's the 7th consecutive training we're doing here in Bangkok. And the feedback I got is very, very good. It's more than 200 participants for the last 6-7 years. As the topic says, it's more on a hands-on training mixed of theory. So I'd like to have more feedback for you guys. I often say is that for those who are the technical, you should be more on a TCP when we do the presentation. So we need some feedback from you when we do the presentation, not on a UDP. So we just talk and do the delivery and you didn't give any feedback. So I think that's all from my side because we're talking next 5 days. Hope you enjoy and thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Senior Training Officer of the Asia Pacific Network Information Center. And today, we are very honored to have Mrs. Achitaya Suthatham, Principal Advisor for Communication of the Ministry of Digital Economy and Society of Thailand, to give us the opening address for you all. Principal Advisor for Communication, please.
Dear participants, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Ministry of Digital Economy and Society, Thailand, I thank you all for your presence here and welcome you to the ITU Asia Pacific Center of Excellence. Training on Internet and IPv6 infrastructure security, where we have around 50 participants registered from the Asia Pacific region. I also take the opportunity to convey our appreciation to the International Telecommunication Union, APNIC, IEEE, and TOT Academy for their contribution to host this training under the ITU Asia Pacific Center of Excellence on broadband access. The Ministry of Digital Economy and Society Thailand has been functioning as one of the ITU Asia Pacific Center of Excellence since 1907. We are now living in an economy driven by ICT application, and in this era, Internet has become a critical infrastructure. It now carries services that govern the way we work, live, and enjoy. And so, in the current context, it is very important for all of us that this infrastructure is scalable and secure. As you know, Thailand has now adopted a digital economy plan, 2 of the 6 strategies in the plan. That, in my opinion, has most relevant to this training include strategy first, build country-wide high-capacity digital infrastructure. And the second one is strategy 6, build trust and confidence in the use of digital technology. The migration from IPv6 to IPv4 to IPv6 is important to ensure scalability of business and services that run over the Internet. The importance to make this transition is now recognized by all stakeholders, as we can see from the participation today. Governments and enterprise would over have embarked on a number of initiatives, including development and roadmap. Forming IPv6 task force, building capacity, ensuring IPv6 compliance of equipment, developing and implementing standards, ensuring security, amongst others. However, while doing so, we need to ensure that such transition does not compromise the security of the network. In this training, we will examine Internet and IPv6 infrastructure security together, primarily from a technical perspective. Under this partnership, APNIC, ITU, and Ministry of Digital Economy and Society of Thailand has been working together on building capacity on IPv4 to IPv6 transition since 2011. With each year, the training are improved and adapted to serve your Internet better. This year, we are also very pleased to welcome IEEE to this partnership. My sincere thanks also go to Dr. Philip Smith, Mr. Fakhru Alam, Mr. Awang Leo, and Dr. Paul Haskell Dolan for contributing to the training. I also thank all organizations that have supported the training through speakers. Dear participants, I also take the opportunity to encourage you to see around Bangkok and enjoy the Thai culture and shopping. I wish you all very fruitful training experience, and now we declare the training open. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Principal Advisor for Communication of the Ministry of Digital Economy and Society of Thailand, Mrs. Atitaya Suthatham. Okay, at this moment, it is a good time for us to take a group photo together. May I invite all of you to the front of this training room for the group photos. And after the group photos, we will have 10 to 15 minutes breaks before the starting the training program.
Okay, welcome back. I think you've got everybody here. So how many of first question? This is a very informal training. So now the opening session is done. So I think if you want, you can take out your jacket. I wear this jacket because in Southeast Asia, the air conditioning is pretty cold. It's not because I want to be formal, but otherwise you're free to do that. And this course runs for 5 days. One basic thing which is very important is please stop us when you don't understand something. Please stop us. I mean, I have been learning from Philip for last 4 or 5 years. Still, every time I discover something new. And so please, if you feel, just stop, we'll clarify things, and then we will move on. That is very important. Second, let's get down to some logistics. So everybody is registered at the ITU Academy. I saw that everybody is almost registered. But if anyone has any difficulty with ITU Academy registration, please contact me. I will make sure that everybody has it. All the documents are already available at the ITU Academy website, and you can download right now, and you can use it. There are labs, and we will deal with them when the time comes. So that's, how many of you could already access the ITU Academy? Any problem with ITU Academy website, access, anything? None, very good. That's a good start to a technical training. You know, the basic technology is working. Now, let me come to something important, which was there in the training document, but just in case you have not gone through it or not read it. Since 2015, within the ITU, we have a policy. We can issue certificates only if you complete the course. To complete the course, you need to score more than 60%. So there will be 2 quizzes, quiz 1 and quiz 2. They will be available on the website, and you can take it whenever you want. They are time bound. They are, when you attempt it, it will allow you only 1 attempt to do it. And all quizzes will close when the workshop closes. So you need to take those quizzes between the workshop. Okay? So only 1 time. And please do it on your own. Please do it on your own. This is very important. So that carries 60% of the weight, 60%. 10% weight is for attendance. So if you are here every time, do remember to sign in there, because we use that as and then, you know, that's straight away 10%. If you are present, 10%. That makes 70%. We are still left with 30%. And 30% is class participation. This is very important. Class participation means you need to be there in all the lab works that's going on. Then responses to questions. So typically, if you are there in the